Happy birthday to Raptor. Happy birthday to Raptor. Happy birthday to Raptor. Happy birthday to you. Seems like only yesterday, Raptor. And you're only running 24 frames a second. Only had 256 colors. Now look at you. You got 3,000 frames a second, 16.7 million colors. I don't even know who you are anymore. And now you got yourself a case of the volumetric fog and unlimited lights, of which there is no cure. But happy birthday anyway. It doesn't even make a horn sound. I'm gonna light a candle. Happy birthday to Raptor. Happy birthday. Happy birthday, Raptor. "28 years old. I don't know what I'm gonna do. What the hell?" Raptor knows he wants to live. It's a sign. Happy birthday, Raptor! In 28 years. So, I got this fucking hat on still. The big Raptor balloon I got. Oh. Thank you. I was wrecking. I woke up. I'm like, I got to do. I started doing something really dumb and cheap, and I'm like, wait a second. I got to find the saddest song in the world. I bought the hat on the Raptor package and the birthday boy thing. Another funny thing. I bought these candles. They look like dynamite sticks. I didn't know that they relit. Wonder what this thing tastes like. I was looking for something cheap and like one because I don't like pastries, cake or anything. It's supposed to be a pie. Might as well taste it. No, I don't like it. And I thought these things were supposed to make noise. I'm like, where's the? I'm like, I did. I just had a piece. Oh. Oh, what was I going to work on? What time is it? Oh, get rid of that damn seam. Oh. My music. Oh, I hate Dr. Pepper. Tastes like this medicine I had when I was a kid. Ugh. I was getting flashbacks to this horrible medicine I had to take. Sounds like the mobile infantry from Starship Troopers. Mobile infantry made me the man I am today. Ah. Sound like the music. I don't even drink soda anymore. My favorite is root beer. I don't buy that anymore. I just buy club soda. Oh, it's... Burp. No. Hey, DOS Gamer, did you see the video? Can you rewind and watch it again, or should I play it again? All right, I'll show it again. Screw it. It's its birthday. Here it goes. Happy birthday to Raptor. Happy birthday to Raptor. Happy birthday to Raptor. Happy birthday to you. Seems like only yesterday, Raptor, and you're only running 24 frames a second. Only had 256 colors. Now look at you. You got 3,000 frames a second, 16.7 million colors. I don't even know who you are anymore. And now you got yourself a case of the volumetric fog and unlimited lights, of which there is no cure. But happy birthday anyway. It doesn't even make a horn sound. I'm gonna light a candle. Happy birthday to Raptor. Happy birthday. Happy birthday, Raptor. I'm 28 years old. I don't know what I'm gonna do. What the hell? Raptor knows he wants to live. It's a sign. Oh, that was it. Hip hip hurrah! Oh my god. And then I go to the one store, and I'm like, how often do you look for stupid birthday things? I get there, one grocery store, they don't have things like this. I'm like, what the fuck? So I had to drive to another store. That's why it took so long to get started. I should have thought of this yesterday. Then these things didn't make fucking noise. I mean, they always make noise. I always go like, ha! Thanks, Sus Gamer. I fixed almost all the light problems. Now I'm trying to fix the seam in the fog texture. Let me run it. Oh, I rebooted. Yeah, the first time I started to stream today, OBS froze up on me. I know, yeah, it turned out good. It makes it more pathetic. It doesn't even make a horn sound. Four hours what? Let me run this. Oh. Right there, you can see the seam of your average person doesn't see it, but I see it. There it is again. See that horizontal line? There it is again. I'm going to stream as long as I can. All right. Where the hell did I build the fog texture? I thought I did it in here. Here we go, yeah. Oh, really? Where do I see the emote? Oh, there we go. Well, it was my desire to try, because I liked Raiden at the time, and I thought that was like the perfect shooter. And I was pissed that Raptor never could run as fat 60 frames a second. That's why I like redoing this now. It's like getting to make it the way it was meant to be. Oh man, I ate pizza. It was too hot and I burned it inside my mouth. Oh, my eyes. Let's take my contacts out. All right. Make the texture. Out of time.
Guilty. 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 Guilty.
Hey, Ryan, thanks. Hey, Robert, did you see it? That's odd. I thought that's funny because I thought this the Raptor balloon. I thought it was gonna be like a square thing that says "Happy Birthday" with a Raptor on it. I wanted to have it like hanging right here, and then big giant Raptor balloon thing. It's steel. What liquid is in it? What are you talking about? This thing? A coffee cup. Keeps it warm all day. Put coffee in here and it stays warm for like 6 hours. Yeah, it's a coffee cup. Insulated. I got water in my Overwatch Diva thermos. All the paint's coming. Ah, every other one plus. Oh, I know. No. Mod to 0. All right, dude. I'll talk to you on Skype. Oh. Hi, Robert. I made it worse. Looks like a zipper. Oh. Well, that was a bad idea. Why would averaging them do that? Oh, I did. Order of operations. I'm gonna do real jokes, not reproduce a bug. I think that did it. I don't see no seam. It only repeats on the Y. On the X, it's the length of the screen. There's a line, sort of, but a whole lot better. Yeah, but it's better. What did I do? Are cool. No, what did you ask for, Andrew? This is good enough for now. I think it's something better in the middle of the night anyway. Next! I don't remember what it was. It only repeats on the Y. The X is no problem. And in the actual game, there's not going to be as much. Yeah, there's the line right there. Not bad though. I mean, if you didn't tell somebody about it, they wouldn't even know. In the final game, the fog is going to be, you're going to be able to place the fog where the fog goes in the level editor. It's not going to be everywhere always like this. Oh, there it is. Yeah, that method maybe not doesn't work good. It's zippers pattern. What was the method you showed the other day? Oh, that's text. I'm trying to read it. Ah, I'll think of something. I'm gonna leave that on the back burner for now. Oh, what else? Oh, the light brightness. Yeah, and I gotta the like this. I could do when I calculate it. Do it per pixel. Let's take this. In a little bit, I can't. It's really hard. It's like aggravating for me to people are talking and trying to get done. Oh, it's 6:04. Oh, it's 6:30. I'll go in the voice chat. Okay, yeah, I'll try it. I'll try that. Isn't there more to it than the code? Yeah, thank you. 28 freaking years, man. I wish I had pictures of the old office and stuff. I wasn't back then. You didn't have digital cameras though, so. I was always PAX West. I plan on staying longer because I want to visit my cousins and stuff. My uncle. I'll probably for PAX West. I'll stay longer than just the days that it covered. Dean will be done with school by then too. No, I don't even think all that math is necessary. Marching through a damn texture, it doesn't matter where. Up with the Rosa, you weren't here yesterday. Look how fast it compiles the shaders now. Woo! If I ever get to make Raptor 2 the way I want to make it, then I'll be the god of shooters. Raptor, as is, his problems. Demon Star fixed a lot of them, but has other ones. Oh, there it is. What? Yikes. The fuck? Screwed that up. Like laser blasts. Yeah, rainbow puke lasers. Guessing it doesn't like that contrast thing. Okie ducky. Guessing this slurp doesn't work like the one in the... Oh, it didn't even compile. Oh, oh. I wonder if it's going below 0. That fixed. Anything you get, anything you get out of this, it calculates, goes through this loop that many times per pixel. Anything you could, any math you could get out of there. Oh shit! I'm doing 32 ray traces right now. How to solve that? Oh, I shouldn't get that bright. Oh wait, now that I... This works. I'll go in the voice chat. Getting a little too bright. Less, but definitely looking better. They also made the light maps bigger now. The 512 by 256 texture, 3 or 4 layers, only draws to the first 320 by 200 pixels on it. So 1-to-1 pixel lighting. Think like that tank thing in the water. Final about height map on that, so like part of it'll peek out of the log. The bathroom, and I'll go in the voice chat. All right. Whoever wants to go, hold on. All right, I'm going in the Raptor chat. I'll go in the public one. Over. Oh, the music ain't playing. Bow, bow, bow. Just gonna invite a few people.
Yo.
Yo!
Yo. Had my speakers on still.
Oh. Can't believe 28.
What's that?
Got to get Raptor done by the next birthday, so it can be released on April 1st again.
Mm-hmm. you added the emote.
Oh.
Party time. Wait, is there already a party time?
I don't.
Party.
Oh,
party
really?
time 1. Party_time 1.
Where are they, Raptor?
Yo, welcome back.
I don't even see it showing up on my choosable.
Hello.
Hello.
Okay. Pardon me.
What's up?
Not much. Just hanging out for the Raptor birthday.
Happy birthday! Happy birthday today! I was trying to find this. I was going to do this old song. There's this cartoon. We're just thinking, happy birthday to Milford the pig. They're like, happy birthday today! Happy birthday to our friend Millard!
I think this
No,
one was
Yeah.
the best.
Yeah.
Yeah, this one was
Those are
better.
basic.
I was going through a bunch of songs, like birthday, like these songs, the ones that are copyright free, they fucking suck. Then I'd had typed in "Happy Birthday Dark," copyright free. And that
The one you made was better.
Yeah,
I didn't
for
make
sure.
that song, but
did it say "birthday boy" on the box for Raptor?
yes, yeah. And here, I'll show it closer.
I saw "boy," but I didn't.
Look
I
at
didn't
the-
know if it said "birthday boy."
Yeah, show it.
It's right in front of the camera now. I should have got "Birthday Girl" because Raptor, it's all supposed to be
Yeah.
females.
I like the hat too.
I had to cut the hat to get it to stay on, and I put a piece of Scotch tape. I hope I didn't ruin my fucking package. This is the only one I got of Raptor. I don't want to break.
Is that a Raptor balloon or a Raptor pinata?
I have a plethora of pinata. Oh, it's a balloon. It didn't look the way I thought it was gonna be.
So, how did that happen? Did you order that custom or?
No, I went to the grocery store. I went to the birthday aisle. They didn't have anything I wanted.
Yeah.
I knew I wanted the horns that you blow,
Yeah.
and a hat, and a birthday hat. But I'm like, I got the hats at the first store because they had hats, and I go to Walmart. I'm like, they got a whole birthday aisle. It was like, they had everything. And I bought these, and I thought they made noise, and it's like, it's like.
Well, it does. It's just that the horn that you got at the very end, it's not cut off.
I made the noise with my mouth.
I know. It's just the horn that you have. It's not cut off at the end. It's sealed off for some reason.
Those are always sealed off because they fill up with air. Well, they have the other ones that don't. But some of them have if you're looking at the stream, have a horn right there, like a whistle.
Yeah, but it should be open, not closed.
Where I left off now.
Oh, you left off that coding.
Howdy doody doo.
But yeah, very, very happy birthday, the Raptor. Happy birthday.
Happy birthday! Yeah, I was thinking that I had to go to the other store, and I'm all worried. Like, man, by the time I didn't even make the video yet. I'm all worried that's gonna, take 3 hours to make the video. It only took 20 minutes.
Yeah, with the 1080, you must be very much faster.
Well, no, I mean,
You're-
I used to have to take retakes and retakes, but I got good at playing stupid while the camera's rolling now.
There goes Mike. He's gone for some reason.
That's why I don't like coding with this. My ears are sweating.
Why don't you get a better set?
I don't like wearing headphones, period. I never did.
Well, there's just pods or over ears or what kind of earphones you have?
Sure.
Yeah, I know, but
Sure,
are
840.
they like over ears?
Yeah, over the
or
ear.
under- Okay, so maybe pods would be best.
Sure, there's other. I mean, for streaming, I need these for like doing sound and music stuff, but sure, there's more comfortable ones for streaming.
Yeah, the Steel series are better for streaming. Steel. Let me pull up a link here for you.
Still, I mean, I'm never gonna do like the voice thing a lot. It's hard to think. Like right now, it's really hard to code and talk.
Yeah, I know what you mean. I know what you mean.
What time is it?
Something like this. Let me DM you. There you go.
I'm looking.
That's more for streamer type stuff. They're very comfortable and they're not very smushy on your ears.
That's got a mic and everything, but I don't really just need a headset.
I know. It's just.
If I put the ear on, these are fine, but. Noise.
They're more for streaming type players. For me, they're 217, and for you, they're 169.
Simple like it. Hey, Andrew, are you still here?
Andrew, come on in.
Trying to see what.
It's Raptor's birthday. Come on in. So what's your current problem with headphones? They're like smushing your head or something?
No, I just don't like wearing headphones. I never did.
Okay. Hello.
Hello.
Oh, Andrew, welcome.
Yeah, I'm looking at your formula. Let me turn down the music a little.
Yeah, your sound, Andrew, is very low.
It's loud?
I've got you on 200%, and you sound like a mouse.
I got you on 200% too.
Let's see.
Yeah, you're very low sound.
Oh, low. I thought you said loud.
No, low.
Very soft.
Are my words cutting out at all, or
No,
No,
you're
it's not cutting out at all.
Okay,
You're
so
just very low.
I know if I do this, I'll probably get a little louder, but I don't want to make it too loud.
Make it louder still.
Oh gosh, that makes no sense.
It makes better sense when you put it louder.
Okay, let me. I'm like recording my own voice, so I could just in Audacity, so I can see.
I could hear you pretty good, but you're not as loud as normal.
Yeah, you're very low.
I guess what I could do is, if I do this, I'll
Mic
get a
boost.
Is this better?
Sort of.
Okay. How about now?
Yeah, that's better.
Yeah, now.
Hey, Andrew, is
But
there a problem? The
you-
problem with I can't do that in the shader. I can't
As in,
blend like that in a shader, and outside of the shader, it takes some doing to like read like subpixel values.
that code that I sent you, I know for a fact, like I know some of it's not like syntactically correct. Like there's some things that are not exactly the way they should be.
Oh wait, it's reading the one from like F. I get what you. Hold on, let me see if I can implement it.
Plus, the other thing is, I made the assumption that when you're sampling a texture, that it wraps basically. So, if you were to plug in a UV value of like 1.25, then it wraps around to like 0.25.
UVs on the C function. White value. Of it all. I hate using buffers that go 0 to 255. I hate it.
That like you mean like the color values, or?
Yeah, I didn't want to make it 16-bit.
Right.
I'm storing it in a buffer that's 0 to 255, so I'd have to interpolate that. That's make it a buffer of floating point numbers, then convert that at the end to. Interpolators doing.
Interpolator.
I pronounce everything.
Chances are I probably pronounced it the wrong way. I don't know.
Then it's lerping from interpolator to value 0.
Are you looking at the code that I showed you?
Yeah.
So it's if I show you like in Desmos what it's doing, you might understand it a little bit better.
I think some of your syntax is wrong.
It probably is. Like it was meant more as pseudocode. It was more meant to be like GLSL pseudocode in a sense.
Lerp value 0, comma value 1, comma inter. You say the word?
Interpolate?
Interpolator. Oh my god, that shakes my world because I've been called interpolator for my whole life.
I don't know why I called it. I didn't know what to call that variable. I just called it the interpolator because that's what's being used.
Oh
so
no, that's fine. But I mean, if that's the value that's going from 0 to 1, that should be the last value in a.
Oh well, okay. So, well then it's not syntactically correct then because I don't know what the order of the arguments are for GLSL's lerp.
Yeah, it's the last value 1, value 2, comma the percentage between.
Yeah. So reorder them if you need to. And the other thing is, I know there's if I'm correct, there's another version of the lerp where instead of it being linear, it's like a quadratic interpolation, if I'm correct. So it's
I only need to do something on the edges of the Y. I only need to do something on the edges of the where it repeats on the it's Y0 and Y size of or height -1.
Yeah, so you could like do uv.x or whatever, I don't know what the variable is that you'd plug in. It's not exact. It's not exact. I'd say this is a pretty simple way.
Well, implementing on the C++ side is the hard part.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I cannot do that in a shader in a ray marching thing. That would be so slow.
Oh, so wait a minute. You're doing this seam fixing on C++ side.
Yeah, I'm generating the texture using Perlin noise. Yeah.
Let me think about that for a second.
Theoretically, it should repeat fine.
There's a way. I'm pretty sure there is a way just within like there's.
Let me try this. Interpolate both of them. So there's no zipper.
Yeah, I assumed you were doing this in the shader itself.
Yeah, no. I mean, yeah, you could do it, but I mean, in the ray marching thing, I mean, doing like two more texture reads or 3, whatever, that would be crazy.
Right.
Oh, here, like I just averaged all of them when I put the zipper thing. I'm not seeing a seam.
Okay. I'm watching as well.
Well, there's a little bit of a seam there. That's not bad though. Not as bad as before.
Yeah. If you're really, yeah, I see it there. It's because it's being mirrored. You see the reason why you see the seam is.
I totally know. Yeah.
When you're doing all this on the C++ side of things, are you generating like a? So you start. What's the original texture size?
This is right now it's a 128 by 128, and by 32 on the Z.
32. So when you do this when you do this seam fix, does it stay the same size basically?
Yeah, it has to. It's a power 2.
All right. So I guess I think. Well, I mean, it's I don't know. I shouldn't really be pushing this anymore. Do it however you want to do it. But I have a feeling like the code I sent you, which is I modeled that in after GLSL code. But like, if you port that code that I showed you to like C++ code, it should still work. It should, and then you wouldn't have the mirroring issue because it's. I mean, the seam the seam is pretty fixed. It's just that it's very easy to know.
It's Friday night. Let me just check. This would be easier if I made this first float. Or make it double. That's what it double.
Yeah.
The noise.
Oh, okay.
Size of float.
Very soon, I'm probably gonna go eat dinner, but I'll just stay in the voice chat.
Okay. Sooner or later, it's 6:41. I don't get this done by 8. So Well, I got to play Overwatch tonight. Tonight's our comp night.
Mhm.
Reminds me, I got...
And you only do that Perlin sampling once, basically, like at the beginning, right?
Yeah, I got to make the 3D texture very march through.
Yeah, so you could like it. Well, it sounds like this is what you're doing. Is you would, in this case, you're doing this seam fixing at the point where the Perlin noise is being generated. So you do 2 Perlin samples. You know, one that's like shifted 50%, and then you do like the whole interpolating thing. I got pinged again.
Hold on a second.
Okay. Oh, Vapor Zone said Raptor Night cannot be interfered with Overwatch.
Oh no, I had to play Overwatch. Alrighty then. Got Melloc, size of float, or size of double. I think it's the same size. Down here. Generally don't start playing until, really play until 9 o'clock, so I could play straight on. Noise,
Hey guys.
Hey, what's up?
I lost connection for a bit. I might need to be back though for a bit. So I'll probably be gone for like 15, 20 minutes, and I'll just go mute for now.
I'll be here.
All right, nice.
Want to try this? Andrew, then doing this way, I shouldn't even have to do that ping-ponging of the coordinates?
Yeah, no, the ping ponging is, well, that's what kind of produces.
I know. Yeah, I get that.
It does fix the seam, but it's what produces that visible symmetry.
I get that, yeah.
You wouldn't have to do that.
Okay, I'll make that out.
In theory. Because nothing ever goes as planned when you code. Or when you think of code. The other variant of like this method would be like, and this is something that I'm eventually going to implement for in our game for like blending different wall textures where you have like stone and let's say you have dirt right next to it, where it's going to blend the 2 textures together. Like if the 2 blocks are next to each other, instead of it being a hard seam, it'll be like an alpha blend essentially between the 2 textures. So it's more of a seamless transition.
I love coffee. Contrast, blah, 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 blah. The buffer it. Hey, can you show me it in Desmos? 5K. This is complicated. Dimensional. Might as well. Double. Ah, I though. Oh, I forgot. I didn't see. No. Oh, wait a second. Shit. Shaw! Optimize this. Start up. Yeah, I can't talk. What just happened? Malak. Where's Malak come? Oh, Kellogg. My mind. Bubble. Oh, another. Already have not that effing. All right. Oh, the second one's a player? A mod. Motherfucker. Oh, sorry, I didn't see your message, Scott. Talking about your game in Unity. This works. I'll be happy with that. How that would. Not cool. Oh, gosh. You would come back. Oh. Oh, because happy birthday! Oh, I didn't mute anybody. I didn't... Not muted. I can see your thing coming on like you're talking, but I don't hear nothing. Burp. Thing coming on, but I don't hear. Not muted by me. Fuck is up? Just can hear me, right? That's the. Oh yeah. Andrew, got your volume on 200%. Nothing. Out here. I didn't change nothing. I was here. I heard everybody. Didn't touch this. We're talking about Andrew. I don't hear you. Mike, try saying something. Not hearing nothing. Your name light up like you're talking. Hear nothing. In case it is me, I'm gonna restart. Lord. Oh, where'd it... I didn't change anything in Discord. Fuck is Discord? It's not even showing up on the taskbar. Oh. Got that weird icon.
How about now?
Hey, there we go. I restarted Discord. It works.
You can hear me? Okay. All right. Crisis averted.
Yeah, dude, I plugged in that one. I don't know where. There's no mod that works like a shader mod. I use that sign one underneath it, and that I just don't see how it could possibly.
Wait, what are you talking about? What the?
So, you could also use sine 2 times pi u plus 0.
Yeah.
I don't see how that eliminates heating patterns in a texture.
Well, the sine. So, are you looking at like up in our DMs? Because. Are you like looking like in the chat history? Is that where you're like, back in the?
I'm looking at the last post. I got that picture of that value 0.
Oh well, so there's no. Well, the one that I sent you just today, that one doesn't have a sign in it, and you said sign.
Right here, you got underneath there. I got it on the stream now.
Yeah, I see it on the stream. I didn't have. I mean, what I sent you didn't have sign. It just has mod. Yeah, there's no sign there. Oh, oh yeah, that. I forgot about that. Yeah. So they both do the same thing. Like I can show you what I mean, but it's like, think of it this way. It's like the interpolator, that equation, if you were to graph it, it just looks like a triangle wave. And the sine version of it is the same thing, except it's smooth. And they both look, they're different, but they give you the same effect. It's just that the one that's sine makes it more smooth, but you don't actually notice the smoothness unless you actually like do some weird things, you know. So it doesn't.
Was it basically just repeating the edges again, just like I was doing before, in a smoother way?
No, well, it kind of is, but not necessarily. So the way you think about it is that like it's so the interpolator basically is a triangle wave, and the points on the triangle that are at 0 and 1 are, I think, if I'm correct, are in the points where those are the places where the seam does not exist.
Another question, like you're using UVX, I'd really want a Y.
Well, then use Y. Then you don't have to do. You don't have to copy.
Look at my screen. I already got it in there.
Yeah. You don't have to use UVX.
Oh, I just wanted to make sure it's not something I'm not seeing. You know.
Yeah. No.
Here, I put that exact same thing in there. And then I converted like a. Oh, we got hit by a truck. I made HY like a percentage.
Let's see.
Or HY is like it wraps. I add like half the texture-wise size, you get 0.5
Oh, okay.
like yeah.
I see what you're.
And then I divide HY by whatever that to get a percentage, so it's basically like a UVY.
Okay. And is HY and so fog texture fog texture size Y, that's an integer, and HY is also an integer.
HY is a double it.
Okay,
Yeah.
so that would give you a value between 0
0 and 1. Yeah.
Okay, just wanted to make sure because I wasn't sure myself.
I'll run it again. Maybe I fixed a couple other bugs. Maybe here's what it looks like.
And HY is basically the UV value, essentially.
Yeah, I'm turning it into.
Okay.
Yeah.
Let's see what happens. And then I'd want to look at the code one more time. Oh, I see it. Yeah.
Nowhere near. Got to be something little.
So let me look at it again. I have a feeling it's something related to the order of operations or something. What's going on?
Parentheses around everything. And put pi 2. Oh wait, I put pi times pi. Pi times 2.
That'll do it.
That'll do it, you son of a bitch. I ought to reckon I'd get the. Gonna whip you with a cat of nine tails.
My favorite.
My favorite.
What
yeah.
What did you change just now?
I had 2 pi. Like I was thinking, I had like the power of pi times comma 2.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I don't know what I was thinking.
You do need to do, if you're doing the sine version, you do need to do like 2 times pi.
Oh, it's worse. But I can see on the edge, it's kind of
Oh, okay.
trying to do something.
Look at that. I have a feeling it has to do with that sine part. So if I want to maybe look at that one more time.
I could stream real time through Discord, so you could.
Okay. Just for the second, just for the moment, because I know that's probably gonna hit your stream as well.
I'll make it 1080. So.
Are you still streaming?
Yeah, I'm still streaming.
Okay.
Don't blurt out like passwords.
13735 password 123.
Password Bigfoot. 6
Password
million.
Bigfoot. Password Bigfoot. 6 million MAN.
Yeah.
So I is a double.
Yep.
Okay, just making sure. Sine pi 2, and I have to compare. So
I'm making you a new server emote as well. I'm gonna see if I can do this right.
The day I see like one of those fucking pictures of me on another server, I'm gonna die. This horn don't even make a horn sound.
That was hilarious. The fact that it didn't make a sound was the best part, I think.
Yeah, I think that made it funnier.
Yeah, for sure.
I was pissed off. I couldn't figure out how to fill this damn Raptor balloon with air. I'm looking at where the spigot is, like that you do it. I mean, maybe it was meant to go. I don't know. So I just cut it off and stuck a straw in there, blew it up, then scotch taped it shut. Oh.
But you did a good job because it looks like a Raptor balloon.
yep.
Well, it is a Raptor balloon. And
Exactly.
I don't know if you're looking at this now, but the head don't inflate. What the fuck's that?
Oh.
I mean, there's not another way to inflate the thing. Oh, it's right here. There's like blocking the air right there. Don't worry, Mr. Raptor. I'll fix you up.
You're gonna like this server remote I'm making you.
And that sine function, normally the sine function is in the range -1, 1, right?
Yep.
Okay, let's see.
Positive first, ain't it?
Sine, sine starts off at sine 0 is 0.
Yeah, but then it goes positive, then negative, right?
Yeah, it goes up. It goes up.
Okay.
Yeah.
I always get that. Hey, while you figure this out, I gotta get some eye drops. Hold on, my eyes are like burning from it.
Okay. The interpolator part does look correct. I have a feeling maybe I. So where's I being used? So I being used there, and then you get the NV value. What's NV? Where does NV get used? I don't think NV gets used, or unless it's being used somewhere else. Yeah, that's probably.
Right.
Where are you using? I mean, I took a picture of yours, so I'm going back to your stream now. So where are you using NV?
That's the new value. Right
So
there.
where does that get used? Oh, it just gets plugged in right there. Okay,
Yeah,
so
it goes back in the array. No, the new array. I want to change the one I'm sampling from.
yeah. So eventually this data has to go back into the texture format, correct? So
I do that next. Yeah, I do that after this down here.
okay.
That converts the floats into the 0 to 255 texture, 8-bit texture.
Okay. All right. Just wanted to make sure. Go back up. The interpolator looks like it's fine. Didn't you? So wait a minute. HY. Shouldn't you be using HY instead of UY in the interpolator?
No, because that's a pixel value.
Oh,
UI, I convert HY from a pixel coordinate to a percentage. Here.
wait, are you in the range 0 to 100?
No, I'm in the range of 0 to 1.
0 to 1. I thought you said HY was a double.
It is.
Okay, okay.
No, HY is an int.
Okay, so
And I cast it to double here. Divide by texture size Y minus 1, so it brings it to the 0 to 1 range.
So HY potentially could be like a number like 5,000 whatever. It could be like an integer that's in like really.
Well, it's never going to go above 128 or 127.
Okay. Gotcha.
It's over 5,000.
5 billion. I'd make the goddamn biggest texture known to man. Because he shared across millions of computers. Internet sharing VRAM.
All right, I'm gonna send you two versions I made of this emote.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm gonna DM it to you. I want you to be the judge. Which one you prefer? I also want to see if you even get the reference too, like from.
Like the Matrix? It's supposed to be the Matrix? Hello?
Mike. Oh God. Mike, you there?
I know. Since I hear you, I know it's not me this time.
Yeah, Mike. Something's. I don't know. We're being pranked by Cloudflare.
Store again. I forgot to get the allergy eye drops.
Sample 1. 1, sample 2. Noise. Fog texture. So sample 1 and sample 2, that's basically grabbing the noise. Does that say noise mem?
What?
Is it your cursor? What your cursor's on? Does that say noise mem?
Yeah, it's the array of floats, doubles, the noise texture up here.
Let's see. His internet something must have happened. Oh, there it is.
Yeah, this makes basically the array like a 3D array of the noise, the Berlin noise.
Yeah. Wait, so noise mem is an array.
Yes.
So wait, so why are you? I'm confused. So why are you doing the add operator on an array? Oh, you're treating it as a pointer.
Yeah, it's a pointer, so I got to add the offset.
So when do you index the array?
All pointers. It sends me to the right position, and then it's just pointers, and I just.
Well, what you want to do is, unless I'm misunderstanding.
I lost
your
connection.
code, you lost
Obviously.
yeah. So correct me if I'm wrong here, unless I'm misunderstanding your code. When you do sample 1 equals noise mem blah, and then you do the same thing for sample 2, I think what you should do is, so you're doing noise mem, and then you need to get the actual height value of.
I'm using HY here. SAM2. That's just like adding 0.5 and.
So if you were to, say for example, if you were to get like if you were going to get a value from noise mem, but let's say it's like 0, 0, like what would the code look like for that? If you were to get value 0, 0 from
0, 0, 0, it's a 3D array.
Yeah, so 0, 0, 0.
Well, then
so
actually, it'd be nothing. It'd be just noise mem. It's the beginning of the array.
Well, I don't want the pointer, but I want the value at that pointer.
Well, it'd be asterisk. This is basically the same thing as putting brackets around.
It is?
Yeah. You can add things to pointers, and it does the right size for the floats and everything. So.
Oh, okay. I think I understand. I had to like wrap my mind around that for a second.
Yeah, you can make like a 3-dimensional array, and you have like 3 sets of brackets. I just find that more confusing.
Okay, gotcha. I'm pretty sure not that this is relevant, but I'm pretty sure in like new versions of C++, you can actually, instead of them being wrapped, it's just like basically different parameters for, but I'm not sure, so you don't have to test it, but I thought that they did something like that in like the newer versions of C++.
There's other ways to do it. That's the way I've always done it. I don't know about it.
Okay, all right. Okay, so now that I understand what that...
It would probably be easier if I made a 3-dimensional array. I'm doing 1-dimensional array than doing all the offset myself.
Yeah. So that's just setting up the pointer, and...
Yeah, that's reading a pixel from where we're at. This is reading one that's halfway off on the Y. I believe that's what... Yeah, UVX. Oh, wait! Are you... When you... Oh...
Yeah, you also have to add 0.5 as well.
Wait a second, this wouldn't even read in a texture. You're like, my noise texture, UVX, it wouldn't even compile.
What do you mean?
The second parameter has to be a vector too.
UV.x is a single float.
Yeah, when you read a texture, unless it's a one-dimensional texture.
Oh. Okay, that's what I meant before when I said my code is not actual GLSL, it's pseudocode. So in other words, that code that I wrote, I abstracted it for like a one-dimensional like situation. So in 2 dimensions, you would say in this case in 2D, you would say uv.x or uv plus a vector 2 where the components are 0.5, 0.5.
Yeah, to both of them, X and Y?
That's if you want to do, like in this case, you're only trying to fix the vertical. So the idea is that when you offset, the X component of this offset is going to be 0, but the Y component would be 0.5. Or if you're thinking about it in terms of pixel coordinates, half the texture essentially.
Okay, so that's what I'm doing now.
That's... So those 2 lines there, that HY... I think we're on to what? If it's...
Or it's blurred a little bit, but...
I think I know what's going on. I have a feeling. I could be wrong. Those 2 lines, the HY equals Y plus... So you said those are in the range...
Those are pixel coordinates.
So they're in like texture, like some integer.
Yeah, it goes from 0 to 127.
Okay.
Then it adds, adds half the size, so it adds 127 or 128 divided by whatever 64. It adds 64 to it, then it mods it so it wraps around.
Yes,
Guessing that's what's supposed.
So let me stare at that for a second. Y plus fog texture size Y divided by 2. Oh boy. If Y is negative, it might... I'll say this. I don't know if this is the case, but if Y is ever negative, it might break.
It can't never be negative. I'm going from Y to 0 to Y texture size.
Oh, okay. So it's okay. All right. So that's not the issue. All right. Now I'm starting to. It took me a couple minutes there just to kind of wrap my mind around, because of course you have to do the extra work of converting from integer pixel space to normalized space. And all that kind of stuff.
Mm-hmm. Oh, my throat.
Plus X plus Scott.
Yep.
I'm just curious here. This has nothing to do with the I just realized something. This has nothing to do with the with the issue, but why don't you make like a special function for like converting an integer, a vector 2 integer into a, like, because I see what you're doing, like the I forget what it's, I don't know what you call it, but the converting a 2D coordinate to an index, basically, or like a raster, what I call a raster coordinate, where you're basically converting a 2D value to a 1D value. So the whole X plus Y times fog texture size, that thing, you're doing that, like, it looks like you're doing that twice in your code. That's something I've done in the SAMP 1 and SAMP 2, where you have X plus parenthesis Y times fog.
Well, this one's got to have HY. It's different.
Okay, but like it would be like it would be like a utility function. So you'd plug in.
Well, actually, when I'm done with this, I'll make this offset once or twice for this. I won't use it on every freaking line, calculating it all every time.
Okay.
I know that that's correct right now, so I don't want to.
All right.
Yeah, but are either of you willing, right now, live to a studio audience, willing to support Manchukuo's independence?
Who?
I don't know.
Manchukuo, the state, the country of Manchukuo.
I'll give anything a chance once.
I think everyone should have the ability to fight for what they believe is right.
I see.
There's your answer.
What if
Everyone
what if
does.
your belief was
What if you're Putin?
killing the Earth?
What if
Well,
you're Putin?
like I said,
I was born to murder the world.
like I said, they have to have the ability. I'm not saying what they're doing is right or wrong. I'm just saying they should have the ability to do it. But
Okay, I see.
you know, anyway,
I see.
Z.
Somebody said you looked like Doc Ock in the emoji I made.
What the fuck is that best one?
The last one with the arms?
Yeah.
That's Doc Ock from Spider-Man.
Oh, I thought it was the guy from fucking Hellraiser 2. The doctor is in. Did you ever see that?
In Hellraiser 2, I don't think I watched the second one.
Oh, we gotta watch that. Well, it's better than the first one, I think.
I watched the first one, but
They went downhill fast after.
I kind of want to see this scene you're talking about. The doctor is in.
It's a Hellraiser 2. Yeah, doctor is in. It might. He's all fucked up. He's like, to think, hesitated.
I see him getting grabbed by the head,
That's it.
but I don't see like a video of it yet. I see pictures of it.
Uh,
I want he gets turned into something, but they don't show.
Yeah.
There we
She's
go.
screaming in the background.
Oh, you can hear it.
Yeah.
All right. I'll paste it to you.
Let me take a gander. I hesitated. Yeah, I've not seen this one. I just remember their names being hilarious. It was like Pinhead, Butterball.
I forget. Yeah. I forget their name. I really scary. I mean, they shouldn't even have tried to do those cheesiest of special effects. They should just left it out. Well, can they do? Yeah, when they know they do the like the lightning kind of thing. It looks like somebody hand drew it. It's like, don't do it if it's that bad.
Yeah, or just get like an actual like thing. What's it called? A
Tesla coil.
Tesla coil. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I'm sure there's some way of doing it, but yeah, it's a low budget movie. But that movie scared the crap out of me.
I think
I love horror movies, but they're so rare now. And American horror is pretty well made.
Good horror movies are hard to come by now. It's usually very predictable.
Yeah, it's overly CGI.
Yeah.
That just takes that whole scariness away. Once you see CGI, you can tell something CGI in a scary movie. It no longer becomes scary.
Yeah.
It's got to totally feel real.
Yep. You get like this uncanny, it's not real feeling when when you're watching it like that.
One of them, like I like the first Alien because you didn't know what the alien looked like. And I was kind of disappointed when I found out it actually was like a guy in a suit, you know, because you look like a bug, like with some form that you couldn't even understand because they never showed it whole in the first one, and that was so scary. And when I saw a picture of the thing, it was just like this big head on 2 legs and an arm and a tail. I was like, oh man.
Yeah. I did like Alien 2 though.
Oh yeah, it was good, but it showed too much. It definitely wasn't scary. I mean, it was more of an action movie. James Cameron, he makes good movies. Over, man. Game over. And a new person.
Yeah, we'll definitely have to watch this.
Yeah, remind me. I'll get it tomorrow. Tonight's Overwatch night.
Yeah.
Actually, I might own it. I don't know if iTunes will let me stream though. Uncanny Valley, what?
Uncanny Valley is like when you're looking at like CGI faces, like doesn't look real.
Oh,
it's the valley.
Or
So,
like
Scott,
robots or something. You go ahead, Andrew.
Scott, so you said SAMP 1 and SAMP 2, those are vector pointers, right?
they're pointers, double pointers.
Oh,
SAMP 1 is the actual real X and Y of the current sample. SAMP 2 is the one that's offset 50% on the Y.
I misspoke. I meant like a double pointer. That's what I meant to say. A double pointer.
Yes, these are working. I'm sure of that.
Okay, yeah, I'm taking that now. I'm like looking down in the code and I'm going, okay, SAMP 1, SAMP 2. What I'm thinking maybe now is that when I did in my pseudocode in the lerp, it's still assuming they're within the range 0, 1, and I think you already said that SAMP 1 and SAMP 2 are in the value of 0, 1. Unless sometimes Perlin noise does have negative values sometimes.
Not the one I'm using.
Okay, so you know. All right.
The 01, I'm pretty sure that one's 0 through 1. That's why it's 01.
Yeah.
Out of coffee.
The one thing, so at the bottom, the cur equals noise mem. Yeah, I was gonna ask you, what's noise mem f?
Final buffer.
Oh, that's the final.
Because I don't want to be changing the original unless that's how it's supposed to be.
Okay.
Yeah, I made two double buffers, so SAMP 1 and SAMP 2 are from. So I'm not, if I'm changing it and as it goes, it would fuck up the.
Gotcha.
Or I mean, if I did the same buffer.
I'm having a hard time seeing. Let me see.
Having a hard on trying to.
Yeah, yeah.
Like you're. You sure that's is that backwards? I mean, like this lerp, if you're looking at my screen.
Yeah, I'm seeing.
Would lerp the interpolator value to value 0 by the amount in value 1. Is it supposed to be that way? Or is interpolator supposed to interpolate value 1, value 0 to value 1? I could try it that way. I just assumed it was backwards. Maybe that's it.
Okay. Yeah, different APIs do it in different ways, so you can't always force people to tell them what order to do it in. Stuff like that. Yeah, that doesn't. Do you know, like, are you able to like inspect the actual, like, the lerp function itself and like see what the implementation says for it?
I made it.
Oh, you made it. Okay, so it's your code.
There it is.
Oh, so it's so it's a macro. ABC.
E, D, E, F, G, now I know my AB.
So C is basically the I call that the interpolator. That's what I call that, the interpolator. B
Call it shithead.
The shithead value. Sometimes it's called the time value because lerp is used for animations.
Yeah, yeah.
B minus A plus A times C. I don't want, my intentions weren't to like question your lerp function.
Dude, don't worry about it.
And I'm like looking at it going, wait a minute, is that even... Let me go back to my Desmos graph that I made. I saved it. Let me go back. Where is it? Desmos. Because I even made the lerp function in Desmos. Yeah, you got it, you got it. So the lerp function is fine.
It's the one thing I like about C# that you can look up all the source code of how the functions are.
Yeah.
Oh, it clamps.
Yeah, the one I used didn't clamp. Usually you don't want to unless there's a reason. B minus A. Yours is fine. We can stop looking at that.
Guessing 0.25 because I put it in the curve.
Let's see. I have my Desmos graph open. I did. So 2 pi. That'd be if it's related to that line, I'm gonna be like, it's gonna be so weird because it's like what you just, that picture, I took basically the Desmos equation, turned it into GLSL, and then you had to take that and turn that into C++ code. So there's like 2 levels of conversion here.
Yeah.
That's going on. This might not affect anything, but UI should it should be able to like be values that are like basically any value. Yeah, try that. I mean, yeah, that's not
By random.
like, I can show you this. I can kind of show you this picture instead of just showing my screen, but like sort of, let me do this. I'll show this picture at least. Maybe it'll kick, maybe something in your mind will like, it'll go ah or something. But like, yeah, I just DM'd it to you. But the picture is, you can see there's like 2 white lines. The one that is just a triangle, that's like the one that uses the mod and absolute value. Basically, that's just creating a triangle wave. And the sine one, so the one you're using now in your code, in theory, that's what it should look like. So basically, a UV value of 0, it'll give you 1. So technically, that's cosine, technically.
Yep.
But I just used sine and shifted it and scaled it. So the idea is at 0, it's 1, but then at 0.5, it's 0. And the reason why it's positioned in that way is because where you see that red line, normally that's where the seam would be. Normally that's where you'd see the seam. And so the idea is you have, and you don't see it in the graph right now. The purple thing is basically the end result, but basically you take the original height values and you, like I said, you sample them. You sample whatever value, whatever position you're sampling, and then you do another sample, but you shift it halfway across the entire texture, and then you get the two sample values. And the white line is basically the time value that's used to basically blend between the two sample values, and that. So the points. So like on the triangle, at 0 and 1, those are actually the points where the seam break happens. So that's why the triangle is not like shifted in any other way. It's because it's kind of interpolating back and forth essentially in that case.
I get what you're trying to do here. I'm trying to picture it in my head right now. One. Full circle. I 1 plus 0. That's so, yeah, like you said, 0 is on the peak of the sine wave.
Yep.
This worked. I mean, I really think that you wanted this.
Yeah. You want to make sure you have that as well, because your lerp function, the interpolator, is the third argument.
I is double I.
I don't think I said this, but part of me was at some point was thinking the two lines where you're setting HY. Part of me was thinking if one of those had to be moved somewhere else, but then I realized that so HY is just the version of Y that is shifted. Essentially, it should just be shifted.
Yeah, it's shifted half. That's why I call it HY.
Oh, that's what the H means. Okay.
FY.
Gotcha. And the only caveat is that so if we're trying to make it 1-to-1 with my graph,
wait a second. Try something.
Go ahead.
Might have been doing these, like dividing this as an int or something and not a float without the 1.0 there.
Oh.
I've had some weird things happen without casting defines and I still think, doing this, it's still going to come out. You're just sampling a point halfway in the thing. It's not really blending anything. It doesn't know anything about the edges.
Well, the idea is you're obscuring those edges. You're kind of obscuring them, I guess. Why, how about, you could just try this, I guess. The UI, where your cursor is right now, like your typing cursor, just try doing like, So right now you're subtracting 1 from fog texture size Y. What would happen if like you just left out the -1 and then you just cast it to a double?
Then it wouldn't be 0 through 127. What I mean, it's the size is 128. HY only goes up to 127, so you never get a value of 1.0 without subtracting the 1.
Okay.
Yeah, I totally understand what this is doing, and I don't see how it would stop repeating. A quick scan for stupid errors. No, you know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna turn this into a real three-dimensional array. So maybe I'm crazy and I lost. Oh, okay. Even do that?
A 3D array?
You allocate a 3D.
It's what it would just be. I guess it would just be.
Are
you talking about?
Hold on, let me try this. I think you just do it.
Oh, okay.
Not in an array. Gotta look this up. I've done this before. I have not done it in.
What? Oh. Yeah, I guess you have to just.
Oh, pointer, pointer, pointer.
Oh God! Oh no! Oh yeah, the. A triple pointer. Oh no!
Triple dog dare.
That scares me.
The triple dog dare.
Triple point.
Dog dare hasn't been unleashed since the 60s.
Don't you also have to do separate allocations as well?
Do what?
If you have a triple pointer, don't you need to do 3 separate allocations for each pointer?
I don't think so. Got the one big block of memory.
2.
Okay. All right. I'm just.
Yeah, I'm timesing it times, calloc times double, so it's the right, just a chunk of memory. It doesn't, care what it's being used for,
Oh, so you could have a.
Not different in C++. We don't really worry about memory allocation.
I think you still do in C++.
No, you could do. I mean, there's multiple ways of doing things. You could do new and all kinds
Yeah.
of stuff. Yeah.
I viewed the new keyword as basically just like it's just a shorthand for the C-alloc, I believe, or not C-alloc, but the malloc functions basically.
Oh wait, now this way I don't have to do the pointer. Hold on. Sample.
Plus, if I were you, and this is just what I would do. If I were you, I'd make my own like 3D array class or structure of types of some sort, so that all of this like, or at least some of this kind of stuff is tucked away, sort of.
It's so rarely. I mean, this is the first time I've probably done a 3D. You know, yeah. The only other time I ever used a 3D array was for making the texture in my shader, my last shader, for Unity.
Yeah.
I usually, when I first write stuff, I usually make it real wordy. Then so it's I could step through it with the debugger and see each step. Then I optimize it.
I'll send you another picture here. Just because I find this fascinating personally.
I'll show you fascinating.
Go ahead. Make my day.
Die, gas pumper! That's from the jerk. He hates these. Uh-oh. Chongo!
Uh-oh.
Crashed.
God damn.
I wouldn't have gotten away with it over those pesky kids. But what's going on here? The size of double.
Wait a minute.
What do you guys estimate as like a price range for a new PC build?
No idea.
It could vary. It depends on what kind of PC
know.
you want.
You build
Yeah,
like, I
if you
mean,
had a great PC, let's
A
say.
great PC.
$4,000.
Great PC.
That's overkill.
Okay, so Scott's definition of a great PC is around $4,000.
No, my definition of my great PC costs about $30,000, but I don't have $30,000.
You want a quantum PC.
Yeah.
You want them.
Okay, he wants the quantum PC. Now, Andrew, what's your definition of a great PC?
Scott just wants a mother, whatever they call mother computers. What are they called? Supercomputers. He just wants a super.
AI, I can talk to it. God,
Um,
you haven't brushed your teeth today. Shut the fuck up! Always talking about my brushing my teeth. God damn it! Why don't you tell me, hey, I'm doing good about something?
How about you make me some food or something?
Yeah.
My definition of a good, you said good PC, Mike?
A great PC.
A great PC.
Yeah.
Um,
See, there's a difference there.
yeah.
A great PC.
I'm trying to think about that. So now this also implies that the economy is in a good situation. So
Can I have a spare $1 million in my pocket?
no, well, I guess, but so when I mean
bill.
the economy's in a good situation, I mean like
You might be right about allocating it separately. I think you are right. I remember doing. I'm. It's the end of the day. I'm brain fried.
Yeah, I'm sorry. You probably had plans to do something else today. I bet.
No, I was gonna work late because it's Raptor's birthday.
Oh, okay.
But I'm gonna play Overwatch soon. But that's not till another 45 minutes.
Okay.
Somewhere in there, I
Also-
got to make dinner.
I sent you another picture. So you see that the orange line, that's the result, and then the blue and the green are like you can kind of see Those are the one. Blue and green are what are being mixed together essentially.
Okay.
So like basically 0.5, the green line at 0.5 is where the green line has like the ugly seam, and then if you go to the blue line all the way at 1,
ugly.
it's the same ugly seam. It's just
Damn, that's ugly.
And if you look at the orange line, this is what I think is interesting, and this shows you that it's actually what it's doing is if you look at the orange line and you go from left to right and you just watch it, you'll see that on the left side, the orange line is like touching the green line, and then as you follow the orange line to the right, it gets further and further from it, and then when you get to the middle and you keep going, the orange line starts to touch the blue line.
Yep.
So it's like as it goes, it's like transitioning slowly from green to blue and then back to it. So that's what it does.
Okay, I'm gonna try a couple more things. I gotta do this. Oh my god. First, I'm allocating double pointer, right?
Yes. Pointer.
Then you gotta allocate. This is where it gets fucking. Why using the one dimension?
Yeah, you could have probably stuck with that, honestly. But
my thinking was that I was calculating something, thinking that the 3D texture is laid out a different way than I think.
Yeah, that could
and I might be mixing up like the Y and the Z or something, and that's why the seam is there.
Mm-hmm. I'm thinking about...
Why are you running away from my question?
The good PC?
Yeah.
I gotta have it one. I gotta have it one shot. No, I don't have to. Fuck.
I'll try to answer your question right now, Mike, because I do want to answer it. Because I'm thinking about it. So first of all, this question assumes that the economy is good, so the price of a GPU and like all this hardware are like they're decent prices. They're prices that you wouldn't say are ridiculous, basically.
$1,400 for a 3080.
Yeah, I guess. So the price for a great PC, like the total money I would spend to build one, would be, I would say, 1,500, 1,700, somewhere in that range.
That's like the calculations happening.
Yeah. I'm also calculating whether or not the number I say is going to get a reaction like, whoa, you think it's that number? Oh my god.
I think that's like a mid-range PC.
I want to make a PC that could like run 4 virtual, thing. I want to get like a round table so I could like in 4 gaming chairs, my friends over.
And everyone can play on it.
Yeah, and it'd be on the internet, so it could like, maybe 6, so it could be a full team of Overwatch. Not that I have 6 friends that would come over, but...
Mm-hmm.
Not all my friends are in the games. That's what I want.
Yeah, I was just looking at prices and like to have like a high-end PC. Now, obviously, everyone's definition of that's different, right?
High-end is like 2,000 and above.
Yeah, I think once you get to once it hits that 2 number at the front with a 4-figure PC, that's when it's like the high-end PCs.
Yeah.
Personally, I don't like having a real fast PC. I mean, if I could afford to have multiple ones, I'd have a separate one for streaming and doing video. That would be the killer in gaming, and that would be the killer PC. But I like to work on a slower, older computer. Work on it too fast, you start putting stuff in the game that won't run on anything but a high-end PC,
Yeah.
Yeah.
And that's this is the wrong way. Well, when it's done, we'll optimize it. But sometimes you do so much shit, then you realize you got to take out so much shit to actually make it run on a normal computer, which nobody ever does. Then you start putting in a fucking bunch of options to take shit out. And I'm going for the Switch. All the features on the Switch. Maybe after one thing like the fog might have to be a little less on the Switch.
Yeah.
For the most part, it's gonna be the same damn game on every platform. Without all these fucking options. Simplicity is an art.
Yes.
Oh yeah, I forgot you're an hour behind.
Yeah, I'm not gonna code anymore. I've been at this for like 12 hours now, and I'm starting.
I was thinking about, just for the sake of like trying different things, but I was gonna like I was literally just gonna write some like C++ pseudocode and be like, okay, if Let me.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure. Like if you ran this through Desmos or whatever, is that where you got that picture?
Yeah, that's Desmos.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure your formula is sound. So I'm thinking I'm not the way I think a 3D texture memory is laid out is wrong. And that seam is something you're seeing like on the Z or something like that. You know what I mean?
Yeah, it could be that. Honestly, it actually could be that. Now that you say
It has to be that. If you already tested the formula, I mean, it's simple. I mean, I could picture what it's doing too now.
The other thing to consider is potentially is because the difference between the C++ code you wrote and my code is that you're also doing the extra converting from normalized space or converting from pixels to normalized space and then from normalized space back to pixel space. And so I was thinking this whole time, maybe there's some part of that conversion process that we're not seeing, but there's like a mess up at some point potentially. But that's
And
all I
maybe.
could imagine.
Yeah, well, I don't know if you want to come back in the voice chat tomorrow, figure it out.
Yeah.
I'm not going to do anymore. I wish I didn't change that to the array thing now. Now I can't undo it. I'm done doing damage. Ugh. Oh my god. I gotta go post. Yeah, I gotta stop this and then post video everywhere.
Yes.
Fuck is yes. Oh. All right, everybody in YouTube land, I am going. Good night and happy birthday, Raptor! I'll play it one more.
Good night.
I'll play it one more time. Happy birthday to Raptor. Happy birthday to Raptor. Happy birthday to Raptor. Happy birthday to you. Seems like only yesterday, Raptor. And you're only running 24 frames a second. Only had 256 colors. Now look at you. You got 3,000 frames a second, 16.7 million colors. I don't even know who you are anymore. And now you got yourself a case of the volumetric fog and unlimited lights, of which there is no cure. But happy birthday anyway. It doesn't even make a horn sound. I'm gonna light a candle. Happy birthday to Raptor. Happy birthday. Happy birthday, Raptor. I'm 28 years old. I don't know what I'm gonna do. What the hell? Raptor knows he wants to live. It's a sign.